I don't know what you guys were expecting to come back to. This little miner still working right here. Hello, everybody. It's Frogman, and welcome back to Manufactio Nuclear Edition. And yes, in between episodes, I kind of, figured I said we were going to get us some supplies. And since this one was mostly coal and iron, we went ahead and took care of the problem. And I also kind of went ahead and took care of the problem over there with that copper one. So we now have plenty of materials and plenty of things to at least hopefully advance through the starting chapters today, and then possibly get into some of the sciences. Now, there's been a few other things that have happened around too, since I did have a bit of time to play but not record. So let's check the map out real fast. As always, I went ahead and explored a little bit. So I love the natural terrain generation, because natural terrain generation means that you end up with river pathways and wanderways that you can just get into a boat and just kind of wander around. As long as you stay reasonably close. This little section is the old map that I should have wiped before I started. But anyhow, this little section in here, these basically, as long as you get in a boat and you wander around very carefully and you stay kind of close to the edge of the world or edge of the continents, you can see quite a bit in every direction, and the sea serpents will tend to leave you alone. Unlike when I tried to go do this one, I got murdered out here, and then, yeah, one of those kinds of fun things. So, do watch out, do be careful for stuff. I just was kind of bored just trying to kill a little bit of time wandering around and look and try to find a few things. And we've had a little bit of fun, I do believe. Let me see, can I get the button open? Statistics, games quit 4. I guess I've played 8 hours so far at this point in time. Player deaths. We've died about 3 times so far due to various things. I don't know where the buttons are at. You guys can check it out if you want to. General blocks, mobs, general. Should be on general. Last death. Yeah, we've had a... Yaoguais have killed me 3 times and a few other things. So anyhow, because of the exploration, we've managed to collect a few things up. So I now have a small supply of the chorus plants and the chorus flowers going. We've been collecting a few things. We did get a little bit of this stuff from the villagers that are over there. I've not bothered touching them. I just, kind of went over there and did a couple of things. We'll talk about them later on in the episode. Basically, what I've been doing is just kind of playing vanilla Minecraft for a little while. I just, doing the farming, doing the mining, and doing the stuff. So one thing I am going to note, and I kind of said it already, and I just, it's just me being impatient, is that the miner mark zeros or whatever those things, the burner drills are garbage. Iron hammers, once I got a hold of a little bit of iron, I just went to town and just circled around and around and around and around until that was all gone. And then the copper one over there, I did the kind of same thing over there for a little while just so we had plenty of copper. I took the layers off the top of the redstone deposit that was right over there just so we had some. It's gonna stay over there. This is not main base. This is not where we're going to base. This is just where we're going to temporarily base until we find a decent or better place to live, because I found out a couple of things, or at least more interesting things than I expected. We've got a couple of things. I even found some watermelons because I found a jungle. So we have melons. We have all the fun stuff. Industrial hemp's growing, and I got to keep remembering to harvest all this stuff as we go and put it back away. These little rivers, even though it says plains, I don't know whether this is still a thing. I'm pretty sure that I was told at one point that this stuff is not supposed to be replenishable. That refilled the spot, so I can get water from right here. So that's pretty cool. I might have just broke that block, though. I guess I don't really care. Well, we can hang on to these buckets for right now. But apparently this is never under a constant water, at least for the moment. I haven't tested it. I know that we don't have much for water puddles around. I know my major concern last episode was to make sure that we had water nearby so that we could kind of get on with what we were going to do today. So the other thing I want to kind of mention is that we've been, I'm going to have a lot of those things that we need to kind of mention to get things done. The ring of magnetization that we got right off the bat, or the magnetizing ring or whatever this thing is, requires crystal flux to work. And someone was kind enough to make the recipes for both of these two little critters rather cheap. So the charging station from Tech Guns is cheap. The rudimentary generator from Ender Rift is cheap. So I went ahead and built both of them so I could charge my ring, because Well, you know, you got to have your magnet in order to be able to mine decently well because of the fact that stuff just kind of explodes everywhere, especially when you're digging coal and redstone and stuff and things like that. So we do have a a nice selection of stuff at this point, and I need to block up that copper ingots, but I think we should be able to get a decent amount of things. I've even managed to find a decent amount of gold at this point in time because of the fact that I've done just a small amount of exploring, and I just wanted to do one of those things where you take a couple of hammers and just dig a direction. And so we went down to block 12 and dug for quite a while until I got over to it's somewhere over in here. I found a mine shaft, and then because we have the cool world gen systems and all the things, we get the really fancy mine shafts, and in those really fancy mine shafts you'll find dead ends that will be made out of cobblestone that will have various materials in them like diamonds and emeralds and lapis and gold and silver and a few other things, plus iron and everything else. So I went ahead and cleaned out the one mine shaft, and we also got a bunch of Minecraft rails, old cart rails, and a couple of mine carts. Now, these are more or less useless to us at this point because there's not a whole lot I can do with them except put them down on a rail and then move things around, which does mean we could theoretically move some villagers into a farm and start farming them, but I think we're going to try to stay away from that this time. I mean, I know we cheesed it pretty hard last time. I may or may not do a little bit of playing with them this time, but at least we have the option of, you know, doing whatever we need to do with them over there. I might try to beat up the librarian so that we can get some of the good books that come from them. And we'll just go from there. I guess we still have access to some of the other things that those guys may bring on, but that's going to be a project for a later date. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about in these boxes before we get excited? I actually think I have enough stuff right now to do a challenge, that one already. I think I have enough stuff to make this. We're getting pretty excellent. I think I need to find sapphire. I'm getting pretty close. But that was just me screwing around digging. There was quite a few things in the bottom of this, and you know, you just kind of have to play around and have fun. And that's all I was doing, was just kind of mining and exploring and doing various things. To the point that I am going to highly suggest that you go looking for a few things like this. Now, whether this is intentional or not, I found this in that chest over there in the furnace, or not the furnace, the blacksmith shop over in that village. But I also did find another one in, where is it at? Right here. I found another one of these in the mine shaft that I was kind of playing around with. And the reason why this thing is so cool, come on, it automatically teleports you back to your spawn point from anywhere in the world. So very, very handy little tool. Very happy about that. Another thing we need to be talking about, apparently, is that we have, due to the scaling issues of the scaling difficulty, we have scaling health. So if you're out and about and you're wandering around and you happen to look down in a hole and you see a little bitty red ore with a little bitty red crystal in it, you can craft heart canisters or heart containers. So let's go get us a couple of more, at least a couple of more of these. Now, I've managed to die enough times that I'm not allowed to use this, but if you craft them, if I can get a thing, 9 of them make a heart container, which will give you more hearts as you go along. So we're going to have to kind of continue to look for that kind of stuff because of how terrible I am at this game trying to stay alive, at least at this point. The mobs around ain't no joke. I've used up almost all of the bullet. Well, I guess we've used up every little bit of bullets that we've got, which is kind of my interesting thing, is we need to start getting, we need to move quickly on forward so that I can kind of start being able to build some of the stuff that I need to build, because the banshees and the spiders and some of the other things are not awesome. So, all right, with all of that blah, 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 let us get into what we need to get into today in order to be able to unlock the chapters that we need to be able to unlock, like the science, the automation, logistics, power, all this wonderful stuff. I actually want to get right into this stuff. We need better weapons, and or at least I need some way of being able to make more bullets. And let me see, rounds. I think it's rounds. No, what is it? It's these things right here. Do I have any more of them? Those right there. This ammo R requires either those or a iron plate in order to be able to make. And as near as I can tell, I am not allowed to make an iron plate prior to having a piece of machinery. So that's a kind of a big problem. We need to get it solved. So let's get to work. Don't push the wrong button, push that button. There we go. All right, science, factory basics, let's get started. We've got all these done, starting components. We did all this. We need to start making some things along this line. So you want me to make a basic boiler package so that we can start creating power to be able to make a few things. We'll worry about this stuff in just a little bit. We need to kind of work down this line so we can get into PO1 and get into some of the fun stuff, because I believe that's what's unlocking all of this red stuff. So, on to the thing, a boiler package. This thing, which is going to require a chest, a furnace, and some fluid ducts. Where are all the parts pieces that I know I have laying around? I might have finally used this up. Okay, cool. Fluid ducts, I know I have some of those. They're sitting right there. Cool. And I have my little doohickey. Can I make a furnace and a boiler package? Yay, awesome. Now, if I recall, go back up here. So that will get us red science and a basic boiler blueprint. Now, this is the fun part about the next part of this this pack, is the fact that almost all of these packages, I believe almost every single one of these things, are going to have all the stuff that we need in order to be able to build the parts. So boiler requires water. We're going to move through these things in a kind of a, not quite exactly correct fashion, but since we have the water right here, I want to test to see if this works. So we're going to set that chest down, and inside the chest should be all the parts that we need in order to be able to do the thing, including that little system. So if we grab this and I go onto there, shift right click onto that, that will select that chest. And then if I click and shift right click in the air, can't undeploy, charge it, there we go. Right click up in the air, that'll get me the thing. Now I forget, how do you rotate these things? I think we'll just worry about it later. Let's just put it down and then we can play with it. If I recall, it's a left click to place. So now I have a basic boiler blueprint that can be used to do other things. However, you can basically do this. If you don't like it, you can pick it back up. I think you can rotate them. Come on, brain. How do you rotate? 1 second. There. Yeah, right click in the air. It rotates it. Okay, so I think we'll place it kind of about like that for now. Put it down, and then we break the block that's right there. And put the controller down, and that should make a better boiler. Cool. All right, you look like you're there and ready to go. Next thing we need to do is we need to get a water pump going. So an electric pump should be just more stuffs to build. So let's go build some more stuffs. We should have plenty of the iron and whatnot to get going. Grab me a stack of blocks. Why not? And do that. And we should be able to make 1 iron gear. Let me see, pump, just so I can see what we're doing here. A pump should be 1 iron gear, that, and that. I should have a few circuits. I already made a handful of them. And an electric pump. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm assuming this guy wants to be placed out here somewhere. Let's get some cobblestone. I'm going to test it. We're going to see. I think at least the center of this river right here, I know I pulled several blocks of water out of it, and it's just replenished itself. So, pump. Are you going to work? You're going to work. I'm just kind of wondering whether or not that was going to function correctly, but I guess. I think that needs to go to there, right? Oh, shoot. We need some more of those. Hang on a minute. What were the ducks? Thought I made way too many last time, but I guess we didn't. I guess that's gonna work. Give me my ring back. Give me my stuff. Thank you. I don't know. We'll find out. Coal. We need some coal. Give me some coal. We have lots of coal. Yeah. Let's get some coal and let's make sure this works. I'm more concerned that I don't want to have to move this. Okay, cool. Do we have a bunch of steam? All right, next part is we'll claim this. There's some more rewards. Thank you. Assembling the engine. Again, like here, if you found a perfect spot for factory, water's an issue, waterboard will help, it produces blah. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was thinking. So I am correct on that level. We'll worry about that later. Assembling the engine. We need a small steam engine package. That should allow us to be able to produce a little bit of power so that we can get science up so we can do some sciencing. So small steam engine package. Which is going to be iron gears, iron chest, and some more fluid ducts. So boop, boop, boop. And I did it again. I don't care for that part, that it moves on, you know, however it feels like when you're trying to craft something. I guess I can do this. Thank you. It's not that we're worried about overcrafting anything. We're fine at this point. How many to say? It needed 9. What are you short? More iron. Whoop, that was a little too much, but whatever. Small steam generator engine to engine packaging thingy. Cool. Craft that into the chest. And I'll put you right there. I'm going to put you in here. Claim that reward. Same deal. Once again, let me see. Anything machines for magnetic craft, break the blast call, break me in right places with a blueprint. Wooden box should appear. If you've clicked in the correct place, you should be able to do all this stuff. Let's see what we can do here. So click, load. No, load. Click it the right direction. Hello. That's a problem because I don't remember where this hooks to. Where's the cool little picture? Hey, give me the picture. I'm going to guess it's going to be that tall section is going to be on this side, so it inserts on there. So, no, rotate. Can y'all move? You loud, annoying things. We'll try it right. Where's the outputs? Over there? Let's try that. Get out of the way. No, I don't care. I don't like you. We'll try it about right there. Dang it. Go. All right, where is my blueprint? Thank you. Nice. I do love Magnetic Craft. It's one of the first mods that did these like big multi-block structures that were really kind of just really cool. So let's see. Boiler vent, boiler pump. What is the difference? Well, I guess let's see what happens when we do this. Is that the steam? Is this the steam? Where's my wrench? Oh, let me see. I'm not going to sit there and listen to you, hostile creatures, ambient friendly. Goodbye. Does that shut you up? Does it go up here? Look at the book. You have a book. Capsule synchronous. Previous wireframe was it might be confusing, sound very easy to do, blah blah blah. We've got that sorted. Boiler pump to the input connection on the engine. Steam will flow and it will animate and start producing power. Okay. So here to there. I have steam. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Well, that's unhandy. Alrighty then. We now should have a small amount of power being generated by this electric engine, which is cool. It will slowly charge up and do a few things. Let's get on to the next section. Energy ducts and researching. I want to get this researching going. Energy ducts. What are we doing? We need LV energy, so I need some wood, redstone, and copper wire. Now this I know I want to be kind of not too crazy with, so let's run over here, grab us a little redstone. And LV ducts are gonna want some wood. Got lots of wood and copper. Let's see, copper wire. We'll make about that many of those. Redstone, copper wire, and wood. Just make a few. I need to just kind of remember that this is sitting in there. And we put that away. So we've got the ducts done. Cool. Thank you for some more stuff. Researching. Laboratory package. Is going to need that right there. So we need to make some bulk conveyors and some iron gears and some stuff. So let's see, bulk conveyor. I need to make some more gears. Get rid of a bunch of this. Thank you. Conveyors. Ten of those is what we needed, right? Laboratory package, go. Excellent. Sweet, give me my thing. Get our box, get our stuff. Let's go ahead and let's clean our inventory out slightly. I don't need you. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. That's the basic steam engine. That can go in there for now until I need it. And then we need to do the crafting of this into a chest. We'll put you right there. Do the same thing here. Shift right click, load, And I guess we'll find a place to put this over here. Where is my shovel? How did I wear out my shovel already? I haven't done that much digging. Let's make a little flat spot. Again, totally temporary. We're going to sort all this mess out as we go. I just want to get some things unlocked so that we can actually kind of progress a little bit. Shoot. Did it again. Can I have just one, please? Thank you. Shovel. Thank you. Let's go. Make a little bit of space over here. Capsule laboratory. Click, click, click. I'm assuming that's the power port. Can we put you down right there? You okay with that? Trash can, please. Don't want your stuff. All right. Structure found, not enough energy. Okay. Now, I know I need to read this section. So, new technology is only available via research. This is achieved by making science packs, which are turned into research points in the laboratory. Requires a minimum amount of RF to run. If it receives less, it will void power and do nothing. Keep an eye on your power generation as your factory grows. Remember, this is a package. If you craft this into a capsule and deploy it into the world, creating laboratory requires some copper and redstone addition to the iron you are already mining. Electric drill, we need 10 of those. I guess we plug this in. Where is my wrench? There we go. And this goes right there, probably. Yeah, all right. Full up. That's the output. Now, I believe, if I recall correctly, I have to put this in there. Use, right? That's interesting. What would you, okay, yeah, we got to put that in there. So where's the rest of this red science that we got for free? 2, we got 7. I need 10, so let's make some more science. I think we need copper for that. Can you put some of this junk away, please, like those? And like that can go in here along with this and the dirt and the wood. I think we're done with that for the minute. Give me some copper. And I want all of this. So, how do you make? To some gears. Okay, make some more iron gears real fast. And then red. Make a bunch of that real fast, and we'll toss those into the machine, and we'll let it sort it. I believe all I got to do is this and this, right? All right. Wheel is a turning. Where did you put it? Right there? Okay, cool. Grab some coal. Make sure we don't run out of power while we're doing this. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do that. Apparently that's working. I mean, it might have broke that block right there. But apparently these work. Cool. All right. Well, we're going to let that run for a second. Then we're going to hand in this electric drill part 1 and hopefully get to working on some other stuff. So I'll see you guys in just a second. I know we're almost at the end of the episode. I'm going to turn that in so we can at least clear that part of the chapter. Alrighty then, 14 red research. Turn that in for the electric drill. Thank you. Plan PO1, major upgrade of the brain drill. Run directly on RF. Craft some more automation research to obtain the plans. That means we got most of everything in this line sorted. Let's see. Let's go do those real quick. Let's just knock this out, and then we can kind of look at doing some stuff. Just very quickly, let's see. You want how many inserters? You want 1? What's an inserter take to make? The inserter takes a gear, takes a iron gear, and some more stuff. So grab this. I put it all away, and I shouldn't have, but that's fine. And that, where did I do with those? 1, thank you. And give me the quest thingy for that. That's some more research, beautiful. What else did we need here? We needed a dispenser. Dropper, dispenser, dropper, chest, and iron. That's interesting. Okay, I like that recipe. That's better than anything else I usually have to deal with. So chest times 1, dispenser. Sweet. Now we're going to fool with these. We're not going to mess with them right now because there's not any real reason to do anything with it other than to possibly maybe try to keep something full over there. But I think for right now, we'll just leave them as they sit. We'll go there, click, go. What does this take to make? Well, we'll just go ahead and claim that since I have lots of wood. Submit. All right, factory basics are complete. Let's look at the next level and see if there's anything else we can do that we need to look at. So automation requires 20 science, but it's locked behind something that we're going to have to play with later. Processing, we've got the grinder, the press, the coal coke. I'm going to have to sit down and handcraft looks like a whole bunch of stuff and run a whole bunch of stuff through the world, but that will at least get us a few things going so that we can kind of play around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it right there. What I am going to do, you want blue research. That's cute. Okay. What I am going to do is we're going to have to I'm going to have to sit down and craft a whole bunch of stuff. That's why I kind of went and did all this mining. We're going to sit there and let that run. Going to build a whole bunch of little things, and we're going to get onto the mess. So I'm going to have to make a whole bunch more of this, process a whole bunch more of that so we can unlock a whole bunch more stuff next time. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. That gives me something to do and gives me a little bit of time to have fun recording. So I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I should probably stand over here and do like that. There you go.